Who becomes the leader in K-pop and why it's low-key serious? Every K-pop group has that person, the one who speaks first in interviews, the one who bows the deepest, the one who apologizes when someone accidentally breathes wrong on stage. That person is the leader. But how do companies decide who gets that role? Is it age, talent, vibes? Or did someone just say, "You look responsible. Congrats." Today, we are breaking down how K-pop leaders are selected, why some groups don't even have one, and why being a leader might actually be the hardest job in the group. Before we talk about how leaders are chosen, let's talk about what they actually do, because it's way more than just standing in the middle. A K-pop leader is the group's spokesperson, emotional support system, mediator, and sometimes unpaid therapist. They speak on behalf of the group in interviews, help resolve conflicts behind the scenes, communicate with management, and often take responsibility when something goes wrong, even if it wasn't their fault. Basically, if the group is a family, the leader is the one saying, "Let's talk about this calmly," which is wild because these are usually people in their early 20s, in most cases even younger than that. Imagine asking a 22-year-old to emotionally regulate 7 people. Now let's talk about how the position of the leader is actually decided. One of the most common ways leaders are chosen is age. In Korean culture, age comes with respect, and companies often want the leader to naturally command that respect within the group. That's why companies like SM Entertainment frequently pick the oldest member as leader. Think SHINee's Onyu or Red Velvet's Irene, both the eldest, both calm, composed, and trusted. It's basically, congratulations, you were born first, now lead. Being older doesn't mean you're the most talented, but it does mean younger members are more likely to listen to you without things getting awkward. Another huge factor is training length. Some leaders weren't the oldest, but they trained the longest. They've seen people come and go, survived evaluations, and basically know how the system works. Companies like HYBE Entertainment value this a lot. Twice's Jiho and Stray Kids' Bangchan are a classic example. They both trained for years before debuting and naturally became someone the other members leaned on. At that point, you've been through so much. You are basically a K-pop war veteran. Experience equals authority, not because you're scary, but because you understand the process. While Bangchan is also the oldest member of Stray Kids, his training length and experience was definitely a factor in him becoming the leader. Sometimes companies let the members choose. Yes, actual voting. Groups like Twice and IZ*ONE selected their leaders through member votes. This usually means the chosen leader is someone everyone trusts emotionally. The peacemaker, the listener, the one who keeps the group grounded. This is basically a popularity contest, but with emotional intelligence instead of snacks. Voting can also make leadership feel more natural because the members wanted that person in charge, not because the company forced it. And then there's the most mysterious method. The company just picks. Some companies decide based on personality, communication skills, maturity, or how well someone handles pressure. YG Entertainment, for example, often chooses leaders who are strong all-rounders, people who can perform and think strategically. Basically, if you can rap, dance, speak clearly, and calm people down, Congratulations, you're in charge now. With K-pop now a global phenomenon, it also helps when a leader is multilingual or has good command of English. So it's no surprise that leaders picked by companies often have these attributes. This method puts a lot of trust in the company's judgment, which fans sometimes debate heavily. But K-pop wouldn't be K-pop without exceptions. Some groups don't have a leader at all. Blackpink, for example, operates without a formal leader, relying on shared responsibility instead. We also see a similar pattern with Baby Monster as well, with no designated leader. Other groups like 17 have multiple leaders, one for each subunit plus an overall leader. That's not a group, that's a management structure. These systems show that leadership in K-pop isn't one size fits all. It depends on group dynamics. Being a leader isn't always glamorous. Leaders often carry emotional pressure, take responsibility during scandals, and sometimes feel like they have to be strong even when they are struggling. Many leaders have openly talked about the stress of balancing personal feelings with group responsibility. It's leadership, but also sacrifice, which makes fans appreciate good leaders even more. Final thoughts. So whether it's age, experience, voting, or pure leadership vibes, becoming a K-pop leader isn't random. It's a role built on trust, responsibility, and sometimes emotional exhaustion. And honestly, that makes those moments where leaders hype up their members, cry on stage, or thank their team even more meaningful. So, if you were in a K-pop group, would you want to be the leader or absolutely not? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.